This is the Connoisseurs of Pop Culture podcast with Henkka and Ville.
Welcome. This is Ville.
And I'm Henkka.
I'm sort of waiting for your regular intro, but I guess not this time.
Not this
I'll
time.
take that. Okay, I'll take that as positive thing.
It was a curveball.
Yeah. You've grown out of it now.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
For now.
Yeah. You can never expect it. It happens without expecting it, I presume.
Yes.
No one expects your introduction.
Yes. So, tonight we have a new subject matter.
Yes, suicides. Oh wait, Suicide Squad.
Yes. Suicide Squad, and we're gonna watch some trailers, maybe two even, but at least the latest one, and then we'll see what happens.
Yes.
So let's check it out and then discuss about it.
Right, which one first?
Let's go with the official trailer 1.
Okay.
Or maybe we should, I don't know, maybe we should we check the Comic-Con trailer first?
Well, let's go. With that. That's the first one.
Yeah, let's do that. The Comic-Con trailer. Okay, so
okay.
So we're going to see that now.
It's taken some work, but I finally have them. The worst is the worst.
Where?
Let's just say I put them in a hole and threw away the hole.
There's rumors, Amanda, that some of them have abilities.
Oh, yeah. I have seen things. Maybe Superman was some kind of beacon for them to creep back from the shadows. I want to assemble a task force of the most dangerous people on the planet who I think can do some good.
They're bad guys.
Exactly. And if anything goes wrong, we blame them. We have built-in deniability.
What makes you think you can control them?
Because getting people to act against their own self-interest is what I do for a living.
Are you the devil?
All you need to know is you work for me.
So that's it, huh? We're the patsies. We're some kind of suicide squad.
Let's go save the world.
You're in so much trouble. Hope you got insurance.
Know what they say about the crazy ones?
Huh? If I'd only see
Oh, I'm not gonna kill you.
that the joke was on me.
I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
And the second one.
Yes, second one. And the official trailer.
Is this the real life?
Let me out of here, Donald, please.
Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality.
I want to assemble a task force of the most dangerous people on the planet.
They're bad guys.
Worst of the worst.
Too late. Open the gate. My time has come. Send shivers down my spine.
Was this cheerleading trials?
All the time.
Hi, boys.
Goodbye, everybody.
Deadshot. Guy shoots people. He's a crocodile and he eats people. Burns people. You're possessed by a witch and she's just crazy.
What was that? I should kill everyone and escape? Sorry. The voices. I'm kidding. That's not what they really said.
This is the deal. You're going somewhere very bad
Whoa!
to do something that'll get you killed.
Let's go save the world. I can't wait to show you my toys.
Let's do something fun.
Seriously, what the hell's wrong with you people?
We're bad guys. It's what we do.
Nothing really matters to me.
And
And that was that.
yes.
So, first thoughts, or maybe how do you feel about the Suicide Squad now? Interested, uninterested, meh. Yes.
That was how I felt.
Okay, that was like okay. So if I go a bit more like in depth with my opinion,
Okay.
the first trailer was, well, of course there was that, oh, let's see what they look like. That was of course the point of the first trailer.
disappointment.
First trailer for me was about how do they look.
Yes, that was the first disappointment in general, right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, there were a couple of good characters and how they looked, and then there were a couple of not so good ones.
I presume you like Harley.
Well, she looks. I think they managed to like capture nice like how she looks in the movie. Of course, she doesn't look like that in most of the comic books, at least the sort of older, and not in the animated series where I think she was first introduced, the Batman, the animated series. But they've now, at least I think in the more recent comics, they've sort of gone a bit more that way in the how she looks like. And of course, then there's the Batman games, the Arkham Asylum, and so forth. But she looks okay, and then I do like
The Joker.
in a way no, not the Joker. The Deadshot. I think he looks pretty cool.
His outfit looked fine, and I guess
Yeah.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
Waka waka Will Smith.
Yeah, that's true. So
Well, I guess he could be okay. I don't know.
yeah, but Will Smith looked good, but the Joker was. I really don't. I don't know. I just. It's just so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad in the. It doesn't like the second trailer doesn't really help much. I mean, of course, he's mostly in full clothes in the second trailer, but that because I know that the stupid tattoos are there, even if I don't see them, it makes me just like facepalm because it is more. I mean, the character doesn't look like Joker. He looks more like one of the Joker gang members who would have these stupid tattoos about the Joker on his body, or like a fanboy or something, or like some sort of emo guy who's like, "Oh, I'm such an anarchist" or something like that. It's
Yeah, it's
just
very
like,
punk, or how
yeah,
does.
yeah, that's a good way to describe it, and it's just so. I don't know why would they do that? Because that's like not the Joker. I mean, the
It's
Joker.
interesting that he's probably the physically sort of most Joker-like actor so far still.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
It's
sure.
really thin and he's sort of tall and he's
Yeah, and he has like the uh, like uh, like this. I don't know. Is it like gaunty look like for him?
a
Like this.
bit. But then they decided, then the art direction went somewhere else.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't understand why they did the tattoos. It was ridiculous. But then again, oh well, you know.
Yeah, Harley seems to fancy tattoos herself as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But
So they're sort of like a apparently some sort of broken punk couple or something.
yeah, yeah, that's true. But
It seems like the way they're going. Again, I don't know. I mean, the ha 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 tattoos
oh, right.
are straight with
It's
sort of
for
comic book fonts. So
well, yeah,
if someone thought it's a sort of homage to
and I think that it actually might actually be from was it like
the Killing Joke or
it might be actually from the Killing Joke itself. I think there's one page that has like the ha 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 thing, so it's like really like I don't know meta or something like that.
yeah, someone thought that's brilliant.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe we're wrong, and it's gonna be an awesome character, but I have my doubts about that. But then again, many people had doubts about Heath Ledger, and because of Heath Ledger, we can never say anything. Like I said in the previous show, that we can never say anything bad about any actor until we've seen the entire movie, because you can never know.
Yes.
No
But
matter,
you're saying bad things now.
well, I'm just like preparing for the worst, kind of.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very promising, and I don't know, the whole movie sort of feels like bit like rather, I don't know, it seems like rather thin, sort of just action, no plot, just boom 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 and that's it.
Well, it's weird because they haven't like shown any like why are they like having those people like gather. There hasn't been like any like actual enemy, and the Joker doesn't. I'm not even sure if the Joker is the enemy of the movie. I mean,
Might be, I don't know.
but it's like so weird because the Joker bits seem to be so disconnected in the trailers from everything else. It's like, look at this. Here the Suicide Squad doing funny things, ha 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 ha, and then there's like a clip of Joker shooting with the machine gun, and then there's back to the Suicide Squad. It's so I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. But maybe
I don't know.
yeah.
Well, maybe they think that the plot is irrelevant for the advertising. I don't know. Sort of good thing it doesn't give away the plot, I guess, but and I don't know. It just, yeah, I'm just sort of, I don't know. I think I'm less interested in these than any other of the superhero movies coming.
Yeah, yeah.
This seems potentially to be the worst of them. I don't.
Or it might be better compared to Batman versus Superman.
I don't know. I sort of think that Batman versus Superman probably has better sort of production values and
But I don't know. It's
story. It just feels like this sort of
it feels at least the
seems a
story.
bit cheaper than the other.
Well, story wise, the Batman versus Superman seems to be, at least looking at the trailers, it seems to be a much more like focused. But I have still no idea what they are fighting in Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's make these bad guys that we haven't actually seen in any of the movies as bad guys yet.
Yeah.
Work as good guys. Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Then there's also, for me,
I sort of get that they try to do something different with these persons as them done the Batman versus Joker so many times, so they try to do something different. But I don't know. I sort of feel like that this new movie this movie universe that they're now having somehow probably have the villains introduced as villains and not as heroes.
well, it could be, but I don't know. It just, well, for me, there's also one other thing that bothers me with the DC movies, and that's the idea that they didn't connect the TV series that CW is making, the Arrow and Flash and Gotham, and made them, well, the Gotham is made by Fox, I think, but anyway, they didn't connect them to the movie universe, so it's somehow like really frustrating, because at least like they've had like Katana and Captain Boomerang and Deadshot appear in the Arrow series, and I really like the Deadshot character that they had in the TV series, so that sucks. And well, of course they're gonna have another Flash in the Flash movie or Justice League movie too, but in the case of this movie, they basically have 3 characters recast for the movie, and it would probably suck for them if the movie characters were like lamer than the TV show characters.
Yeah, that's one potential downfall, I guess. I'm not too bothered myself that the movies are different thing than the series. I don't. To me, it's enough that that one series is just one thing by its own. I mean, I was a bit annoyed when I was trying to watch, I think, the Arrow, and suddenly there was some, without going into spoilers, something had happened to one of the characters outside of the series.
Yeah.
And I was like, huh? Okay. So this happened in Flash. Okay, so I should have watched Flash to know that this character had something to happen to her, and
yeah.
so I was like, okay, this is sort of a large character that has a large role in the series, so it was sort of interesting that thing happened outside the main series. So
yeah.
I don't know. I think I should know everything by watching one series, and then they might have some.
But then again,
crossovers if they must, but it shouldn't sort of bother with the plot.
Yeah, but then again, there's like the idea that the comic books are also connected, and I know that you don't like to have them connected, but like if the comic books are connected, like in many Marvel comic books, So it's sort of natural to have the movies and TV series also connected on some level at least. You know,
Yeah, but to me, there's a whole all the books are connected. And just they're usually I don't know. I mean, it's just you have to. I don't like the idea that you have to sort of follow multiple series to get the whole story.
well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I think it sort of puts the storytelling in rather difficult place.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean,
So, but so I'm as you said, I'm not really for that type of storytelling.
yeah, the shared universe thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's quite understandable. Uh, any thoughts about the second trailer? I mean, for me, it was the second trailer was much better than the first one, but it was like sort of like the same with the Batman versus Superman. The first trailer was like complete shit. They spoiled the Doomsday part, and then the second trailer was a much better one, and it's much better here too. But like with the Batman vs Superman, it's still really like kind of thing. But and I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna probably buy them on Blu-ray instead of going to the theaters to see them. So I don't know. I think I find this movie a bit more interesting compared to the Batman vs Superman, but that's just my personal opinion. And it has Harley Quinn and you know stuff like that.
Yeah, but I'm just sort of I don't know where this movie is going with. It's sort of as said, it's a bit mystery with the trailers. As it's just boom 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 and few slapstick jokes. That might be the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And it has a bit of humor to it, sure. Yeah, as you were saying that you didn't like DC movies not having humor. This one seems to have humor,
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
although it's still mainly, I guess, dark.
Well, yeah, yeah, but it's
Dark by colors, I mean.
but it yeah, that's true. But it's the for the humor at least. It sort of works in this one, but I think it's more because the entire premise is so ridiculous with the Suicide Squad to begin with. So the humor is like more natural, but then I don't know, Batman and Superman are both like so goddamn like depressing characters in these new movies that it's so weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but now when you think about the characters that will be part of this Suicide Squad movie,
Yeah,
there's something like I think 9 or something like that characters that are part of the Suicide Squad itself.
yeah.
So there's the Will Smith as Deadshot.
Yes.
So Deadshot we all know, I suppose, and at least
Yeah,
I guess most people know Deadshot now from Arrow at least.
Yeah, Deadshot is basically a hired gunman. He's like an assassin.
Yeah, bounty hunter type of person.
Yeah. Who doesn't miss a shot. So he's basically like I don't know, Arrow. Arrow.
Then we have
Hawkeye.
Harley Quinn, which
Yeah.
we did discuss already. I think she's probably sort of the star of the movie.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're definitely like banking on Harley Quinn's character being the sort of like up in front of the end of the sort of movie. And I think Margot Robbie is doing pretty well with the character.
Yeah, she's fine as far as I can see
Yeah.
from the
And she isn't bad looking either.
no, that's true. That's true. Then we have what other Captain Boomerang.
Yes, Captain Boomerang's played by Jay Courtney, and personally, I have to say that for some unexplainable reason, I hate that guy. I hate his face. I can't really describe why I hate him, but there's just something that makes me like furious to see him. but not like rage furious, but just like, oh my god, why is he here kind of furious. I mean, I don't know what is it, but he's just so.
Well, Captain Boomerang is sort of a character that is not very likable.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Likable at all. So maybe that works to his advantage.
Perhaps. And I mean, I've seen him in Spartacus, the Blood and Sand. He was there, and then he was in.
Who was he in Spartacus? I can't remember.
He was the dude who befriended Spartacus, the blonde guy who he had to kill. The Varro, or what was his name, or something like that. It was the blonde guy with the curly hair, and they had to like make a show fight, and then the dude asked him to kill his character, like the son of a senator or something, like kill him or something, and then he had to kill him.
Okay, I can't remember.
Yeah.
I've seen it, but I can't remember this scene.
It was something like Varro or something like that. I can't remember.
It sounds familiar, but it's been a few years since I.
Yeah.
So I can't remember the scene.
Yeah. It was I think it was in the first season. Yeah, the first season was So and he was in the Die Hard 5 or whatever it's called, and then in the latest Terminator movie, but I haven't seen that one yet. So
who was he in the latest Terminator movie?
He was wasn't he like the Kyle Reese?
Oh, okay. I've seen it, but I don't remember anything about that movie.
Yeah, but you see that he's like sort of forgettable dude. He's there, but no one like notices him until he isn't there. And
interesting superpower.
Oh right, of course, Rick Flag is played by the new RoboCop actor.
Who's Rick Flag? I don't know the character at all.
Rick Flag is like the leader of the Suicide Squad, who's not a bad guy. He's the.
Oh right, yeah, now I remember. He was in one of the animated series.
Yeah, and he's played by the dude who plays the new RoboCop in the latest movie. That's the same dude. I didn't realize it at first, but then I saw his name and I was like, wait a second, that name sounds familiar, and then I realized it. Oh, wait,
I haven't still seen the latest RoboCop.
Okay, well, the latest RoboCop is a good movie if you don't think it as a RoboCop movie, but something like a regular sci-fi movie. Then it's good, but if you think it as a RoboCop movie, then you are always comparing it to the original, and then it sucks. Okay. Or it doesn't suck, but it's like weak. It's like okay but weak, because it can't be like brutal because it's PG-13 and stuff like that. But anyway, back to the cast.
Next character is El Diablo.
I have no idea who this guy is.
Never heard of this character either.
Yeah. I think I've seen him on some of the comic books, like on a passing, but I haven't actually invested time to study or anything about the character. So he seems to be controlling flames.
Yeah, Wikipedia page at least has him look entirely different.
Oh yes, yeah.
And then we have Killer Croc,
which is of course in the Arkham Asylum games as well.
Yeah, he's in many things.
Yes, but of course he isn't like as threateningly large as he's in the comic books.
Yeah, well, here I guess he's sort of a human still, not a...
Yeah, or something like that.
And I don't know. I don't like his makeup here. It's there's something strange about it.
There's always a chance that it's still a work in progress when they make the trailers, because the movie comes out in August, so there's a chance.
It's not digital makeup. It's real makeup. So I think it's.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Okay, because I don't know. Maybe it might be or it might not be. It's difficult to say.
Well, that was my guess, but I could be wrong. I guess they
Yeah.
can do stuff still. So
Yeah.
maybe they will fix Jay Leto.
Or maybe they they can still like add effects on the skin and stuff like that if it
Joker
feels.
skin and.
No, I mean the Killer Croc.
I don't know. I sort of doubt it.
Yeah. And then we have who else?
Katana.
Oh yes, she's the Japanese woman with the magical sword and the mask. She was also in Arrow as well.
Yes, and then there's Enchantress.
The witch.
Yes.
Played by how do you say, Cara Delevingne or something like that. Yeah. She's like gaining like popularity these days. She was in the GTA 5, one of the radio channel hosts.
Okay.
And now I think she's been in many things nowadays. So I don't have any idea about the character itself.
So my guess is that these characters that we really don't know will be the characters that will die in the movie.
Yeah, well, at least someone will die, that's for sure.
Yeah, El Diablo is a strong favorite of dying.
Yeah, and of course the Slipknot.
Oh right, I forgot that there was some guy named that. Yeah, so yeah, that's second one. Then I think who else? Well, Enchantress doesn't really say much.
But then again, she's like a rising star, so they
that's
might not
true.
kill
I
her.
guess that can affect it, but the character that she's playing is sort of not very famous. At least I don't know her.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
but then again, Deadshot isn't that famous outside those who know comic books. You know.
Yeah, but I think Deadshot is going to be around for sure.
Yeah, I think that Will Smith wouldn't have like signed the deal.
Joker probably will maybe do the thing that did he die or not? Oh no, we don't know. He didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. It would be pointless to do it like that, because everyone knows that DC is now building their like rival to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so they're definitely not gonna kill the Joker.
Yeah,
they're not gonna kill the Joker, because the Joker has to have like a movie against Batman at some point. It would be like it would be so stupid to do it without like killing the Joker now. In this movie that is basically still more like if you would create the DC movies, you have Superman and Batman that are like A-grade movies, and Justice League, and then you have these like B movies. Not like B movies as in B movies, but like B-grade movies.
Right.
Like the filler movies.
I guess Rick Flag will survive because he's the good guy and the leader. I guess he has to survive.
Probably, yeah.
Although we don't next to nothing about him. I don't think the movie will have him as the focus, but I guess he still will survive. And then there's Captain Boomerang, I guess, could go as well, although
yeah.
He's sort of iconic character in Suicide Squad history,
and he's like he's a Flash enemy, I think. He's like one of the Flash villains, if I remember correctly.
But they're not going to do a Flash movie, I think.
I'm not sure, actually. They might actually be, because they do have Flash in the Justice League anyway.
Yeah, but I don't see him getting in his own movie. He will be just part of the Justice League, I guess.
Could be. I don't know exactly.
At least it seems like that they're heavily going towards let's do the Justice League thing and not focus on the all the individual characters so much.
Yeah, but I mean, Marvel also did the Avengers, and now they are
Yeah. But the Marvel
introducing
did
new.
all the individual movies.
Yeah, but that was the first phase. But now they're doing the Doctor Strange, and then there's gonna be Black Panther, and
Yeah, but they're doing lots of those. But the DC seems to be focusing on teams.
I don't know. Who knows, man?
Well,
It's
they are now.
well,
These
yeah,
are team movies that they're doing, sort of.
yeah, that's true.
So I guess I don't know. Have they said anything what's coming after the Suicide Squad?
Yeah, they said that they were gonna do like a teen Joker movie where he's just like a school kid.
What?
Of course not. I don't know. Maybe they do like a Batman movie that's like with the new Ben Affleck Batman or something like that, and then they have Joker in there.
Yeah, but they haven't announced anything.
No. At least I haven't like checked recently. They probably have some sort of roadmap in the works anyway. So
Right. This seems to be following the trend of the trailers that I'm not very excited about these things.
yeah, but still both.
What's wrong with me? I'm getting old or something. I don't know.
But still both trailers. The second trailers were better for both DC movies than the first trailer. Like they're like doing that like as well.
I guess we will get a second trailer out of Suicide Squad still.
Yeah, well, but I meant like the first trailer, like the Comic-Con trailer, wasn't that good for the Suicide Squad, but this was better the actual first trailer. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. As most of the internet probably says that the Joker really doesn't feel right.
Well, yeah, that's.
I mean, I haven't heard him laugh yet, but
He was there.
There's some background.
There was laughter in the second trailer.
I don't know.
And it was different from, of course, from the other ones, but But it's still like a mystery. It looks like he's more like into guns this time around, like machine guns and assault rifles and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the Joker has always used guns, so it's nothing new in that way.
Yeah, well, I mean, he didn't use many guns in The Dark Knight. I think he used
that's true, but he was a bit of a different character there again.
Yeah. And the Jack Nicholson Joker didn't use that many guns either. He had he had the big pistol. He had the big pistol, but
shot many people still.
Yeah, but it wasn't, the guns weren't like that big of a deal, at least for him in that movie.
Yeah, well, I guess it's too early to say from the trailer again.
Yeah. And then there's a lot of knives in one shot in the trailer.
Right.
And it's actually there where he's laughing also. It's this shot, I think.
But if we keep doing these sort of podcasts, I mean, we actually might have to go and see some of these movies to do some sort of reaction podcast. Just for that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna pay movie tickets for either of the DC movies, at least. They just don't interest me that much that I would like to go see them in the movie theaters.
I can understand that. Perfectly, as it's.
But it's weird because I do like the DC TV shows. Those I like, but I don't really care for the movies that much. Maybe it's just because Marvel has done them so well in general that seeing DC is like.
DC is a bit behind, I would say, with both TV and movies.
Yeah, and the DC looks or feels at least like they're like there's like DEFCON 5 going on. Like we have to have these things done and we have to make them as good as we can. And when you are doing stuff in that way, you are gonna make mistakes because you are the sort of like on the second place, and the dude in the first place is running like 500 meters ahead of you. So they have like a big hill to climb before they can reach Marvel level in the
Yeah,
movies.
but I mean,
And
DC has really done only good with Batman movies.
yeah, everything else has been at best mediocre.
Yeah, not all of the Batman movies. Although I guess it's sort of fun to see Arnold as Mr. Freeze.
Well, that's yeah. It's
It's nice to see you.
oh yes. That what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that was a funny story. Listening to the interview with was it Joel Schumacher who made the movie?
Yeah.
Directed the Batman and Robin and Batman Forever.
Yes.
And oh my God, they really did like put all the marketing material in front of the movie. Like we have to have this doll and this vehicle and this thing and that thing, and then they had just like, okay, we have to have this prop in the movie now, and it was like absolutely ridiculous. It was like, but yeah, but the
I would say that the movie had some other problems besides the horrible marketing plan as well.
well, yeah, I mean, Bane was like atrocious. I mean, damn, that character was like horrible in the movie.
Yeah, but that
And they
wasn't
have,
the only problem.
well, yeah, I mean, there was like problems on top of problems, but like there were so many like obvious problems, like problems that when you are making costumes and props and stuff like that, that you would have to see. I mean, the movie starts with Batman and Robin going to the museum and Mr. Freeze is there, and then they just happen to have boots on that have ice skates hidden in the
Yeah,
bottom
but the
of the
whole
shoe.
thing they tried to do sort of, I think they tried to sort of capture the Batman 66 feeling for the movie.
Well,
I mean,
that-
it
yeah.
sort of feels like it, but
The Bat
I
credit
don't, I
card.
don't think they sort of succeeded in that.
Well, definitely not. It was quite horrible.
Unlike Batman 66,
which was even more horrible and should never be talked about anywhere else.
What? Oh.
Yeah,
That's like just brilliant. You really enjoyed the 66 Batman. Oh.
No.
So many. I mean, you just try to watch it. Really?
No. I've seen some of the TV series when I was a kid, and I never even liked that, and I never liked that either.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Maybe I've just
Maybe you should see a
better
doctor.
taste. I have a better taste.
Maybe you should see a doctor about your taste.
Yeah.
Tell him that you don't like Batman 66, and maybe he has something for you.
Wait a second. Let's see. Who is this guy? Check out this guy who splits the metro.
The panda guy.
No. I mean that dude who like splits the metro train. Like this one.
Oh.
What the hell is that? What
Is that the witch?
No, that can't be the witch.
Oh.
This guy. Who the hell is this? Look. Pew, it's going through. I mean,
I don't know.
It's so weird. I mean, is that like the enemy, the actual enemy of the?
I don't understand. I can't.
Like there's that weird tentacles or something like that also there.
It's the tentacle monster man.
Like this. I mean, what is this? I don't know.
Who has tentacle? Poison Ivy.
Yeah, but those look like metallic tentacles or something. Like something that leaves like this weird black spiky thing when it hits them.
Who has that sort of powers in DC universe?
I have no idea. And here you can see actually I think this was the place where you can see the birth of Harley Quinn.
Birth of Harley.
Yeah, look at this. It should be like this. The Joker lifts Harley Quinn from the...
Vats.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the birth of Harley Quinn or just some scene that they're in a mud?
Or maybe it's definitely like a container because Joker jumps in the thing like a few shots like earlier.
But does he? I hope it's not that. I mean, come on, she doesn't have to fall in the vat to become a Harley Quinn. I think.
I don't know. Maybe she does. Who knows?
Oh, great! It's just one step worse.
Yeah. Because you can see that Joker jumps here.
Yeah.
And there the vats are there, and then he picks up Harley.
Yeah, but this doesn't mean that that's birth of Harley or anything like that. But
yeah, I don't know. At least there seems to be the color of her hair, so maybe it is like after she's already turned into Harley Quinn because the color seems to be like seeping from her hair into the pool.
So what's the liquid? Is it some sort of whitening or something like that? Because the colors are going off.
The Joker toxic. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe it is. Who knows? Maybe it is the birth of Harley Quinn.
Maybe they both got birthed at the same time.
That would be too like big coincidence.
Yeah, they both fell into the vats. They were common criminals, and they both fell into vats, and they become this crazy couple.
Yeah,
and that's the new backstory that they will introduce to every comic and TV series after this, and
ruin the Joker forever.
Yes.
And then destroy every older comic book that has any other origin, and make them non-canon. You know.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
forever and forever until next reboot.
Yes. The new 53.
Yes.
Or something.
Yes.
Oh.
So we cracked this open, didn't we? So yeah.
Yeah.
We're calling it. It will be the origin story for both Harley and Joker.
Yeah, that's. Oh, by the way, speaking of comic books, I bought today a comic book, Batgirl, and it was the new 52 comic books, but it was like from issue 34 to 40 or something, and they seem to have rebooted Batgirl inside the reboot. So when it began in New 52, it was the story after Barbara Gordon got her legs working again after the Killing Joke. So she was able to be Batgirl again. And now, after 34 issues, they rebooted it again, but it's still, I suppose, the New 52. But this time, they made it like a teenage book. It's like Barbara Gordon is like in high school? No, college or something like that. And it was like awful. It was horrible. Absolutely.
I have not read it. I've seen some images. It seemed like a fun art style.
Yeah. The art style is nice, but in a way, the art style also reflects the sort of spirit of the book.
Yeah, it's bright and colorful. Didn't you want your bright and colorful characters?
That's true. It was just so weird that they actually rebooted it in like
So what do you want? You want bright or colorful or dark or gloomy? You have to choose. Choose now!
No. I want the Superman to be bright. And I want
Superman
the dark
to be bright.
and
okay.
I want
We're
Batman
making a
to be
list.
dark.
And Batman to be dark.
Yes,
So,
as they should be.
Okay, so Superman versus Batman movie should have all the Superman shots bright and all the Batman shots dark.
Well, if they wanted to make the movie look like interesting, they should at least have some shots of the Superman look like in the blue sky, like against the blue sky, and have the red to actually look red and not some sort of weird purplish red, dark bluish thing like in
I see.
I mean, isn't it obvious? Come on.
No.
So anyway, the Batgirl comic book was like so weird. I understand what they're trying to get like a new audience or something, but it's still like it's so weird, and it was like a departure from the previous one, which was still kind of like sort of like not as dark as The Killing Joke, but it was like recovering from the trauma, and now they're doing it like I'm not sure if it's like it didn't even happen or something like that or what.
Well, why can't they do sort of different takes? I mean, they do same thing with the Spider-Man in Marvel Universe. They have the Ultimate Spider-Man. They have the
Yeah, but this one isn't Ultimate or anything. This is actually a continuation of the New 52 books.
I guess DC doesn't do it the same way, but this could be the Ultimate Batgirl or something like that in a way.
It might be, but it's just so weird that they didn't like.
Yeah,
put like
that's why I don't
new,
like the whole
the
multiverse where everything has to connect to each other. And if they don't have stories for the old Batgirl, well, go ahead and do a new Batgirl and do stories for her.
Yeah, but it's the same Batgirl anyway.
Well, it's new. It's the same, but they're not same.
Well, yeah. The other one is younger, but it's
so it's not the same.
But it's just weird that they didn't like launch a new issue 1.
They didn't. Oh, right.
No,
you
no.
said so for.
No,
right.
Yeah,
now I get your point.
Yeah, it's like it's the same continuation. It's numbers 34 to 40 or something. And the second.
What happened in previous issue before that?
I don't know. I mean, I just looked like I looked at it in the store and I was like, okay, this must
you
be.
went to a time machine. You don't know.
I don't know, or maybe it's just a flashback that lasts for 12 issues or something. I don't know, but it's like there's at least 2 issues.
Okay.
Two collected issues, like 5 and 5 or 6 or 6 issues per volume or something. But it's weird. And when I read it, I was reading it out loud at work during coffee break, and they were like, the other people were like, this can't. I mean, is the text really like that? When I was reading it, I was like, yeah, it's like this. Look. And it was like that. It was like, come on, Barbara. Let's go have some coffee, man. It's so nice. Last night we were at the nightclub and you saw this handsome guy and you were like making out with him.
Oh.
And I had to like get between the two of you and crowbar you, to get you back home and sleep because you were so wasted or something like that. And it was like, where's the superhero stuff? Why does this?
It sounds like it might not be a book for 30-something man.
well, maybe you're right. Maybe I should have like realized it from the cover, but I was hopeful that it was like something else. But anyway, I mean, I need to read it to the end to actually make a verdict about the book. But
I thought this was your verdict, but
yeah, my final verdict, let's say it like that. But it didn't. But it didn't start promisingly.
Okay, well, so we get back to this next year, same time or something, knowing your rating speed.
Yes, or maybe 2 years from now.
Okay, well, we'll keep that in mind. So mark your calendars, people, if you want to hear Henkka's opinion.
It's like gonna be in March 21st, 2018 or something like that. So
Right. I fully understand.
yeah. So do you have any
No.
last thoughts about the Suicide Squad?
No. I mean, okay. Yes. No. Well,
No. Yes
no.
or no?
Yes. Well, I think I basically said what I had to say. I mean, it's the art direction seems a bit odd at times. I'm not sure what it is really about, other than I guess the bad guys are going to stop some other bad guy, which is the basic plot of all Suicide Squad things usually, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Oh, by the way,
and I don't need to know the plot. I have to say that, but just nothing in the trailer really gets me interested. I don't know.
they actually did a Suicide Squad episode in Arrow, I think on season 2 or something.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So my final thoughts. Harley Quinn looks awesome.
Yeah, I can appreciate it looks good.
And
Awesome is perhaps too strong word, but good is. I'll go with good.
And Deadshot looks okay. I think
Yep.
I think it's because he has like the most sort of like, I'm not gonna say iconic uniform, but
Yeah, I guess our Wild West sheriff can play that role well.
Well, I mean, Deadshot looks most like a comic book character in this movie because he actually has like a full uniform, because the others have like long jackets and much more like regular looking clothes. So yeah, that's. But
yeah, one thing I did, by the way, like is that the prison thing, that they have these weird sort of prisons built for these people. I mean, okay, there's dangerous people and stuff like that, but sort of would like that they were more
regular.
Yeah, it seems a bit strange that Harley has this sort of huge hall where she has this cage in the middle and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is like Blackgate or
I don't know.
Which prison is that?
Oh, sorry for the language.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure you can read some sort of Blackgate or something if you pause some of the text there. What?
Yeah, that's true. There might actually be something, but like you said, it's like.
But why would I? It's a Suicide Squad prison or something like that. It's neither. I mean, because it's. I mean, shouldn't some of these people be in Arkham if we're very specific about this?
Wait a second. Is that woman behind him? Is that like the Enchantress actor?
It could be from the eyebrows. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that's her. I don't know.
I wonder if what's like her role before she becomes the Enchantress.
I guess we know when we'll see this movie after not being excited about it.
Yeah. That's. Yeah.
Yes. And they have lots of choppers in this movie.
Yes. And also Batman does make at least a cameo.
Some appearance.
Yeah, he's
actually. Did you see the Attack on Arkham animated movie?
No.
That was about Suicide Squad 2, and they had choppers there, and they had some of the same cast as well.
Ah. So it was like these people who act like who are playing the parts now, or like just these characters.
Characters.
Oh, okay.
But it was sort of, I don't know. I don't know if there's any. I presume it's entirely different plot there here, but
Yeah, I don't know.
it had sort of the Joker as the bad guy in that film.
I still think that like this tentacle thing might actually be the enemy here, but who knows? Who knows?
I guess unless it's some sort of enchantress's special power or something.
Well, that could be also, but who knows? Yeah, we'll see in August this year. Well, maybe
or after or next year whenever
when
the Blu-ray is out.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Although I don't know, I'm a more active moviegoer than you, so who knows if I'm actually on vacation still on that time too, so I might just have time to check it out maybe if I feel like it.
Well, you go more you go more to the movies, and I buy more of the Blu-rays, so
yeah, that's
we
true.
balance each other out that way.
I guess so. I don't. Yeah, with all the Netflixes and stuff like that, I'm really buy less Blu-rays and DVDs these days.
Yeah.
It has to be something really special that I want to buy, because after I've seen it once at the movies and stuff like that, unless it's a very special movie, I don't need to see it again.
Yeah. That's fair point. But yeah, I think we've said our piece about this movie so far, what we've seen, and any closing thoughts in general?
Not at this time.
Okay, no. Okay, so this has been the Connoisseurs of Pop Culture podcast. I'm Henkka, and my partner in crime is
Ville, I guess, although again.
Yeah, so
nothing.
Anyway, we'll see you guys or hear about you guys next time.
Or you will hear about us.
Or you will hear about us, actually. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so see you later.
Gators.